Rule number 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. I mean, it seems pretty clear to me what this means.
Yeah, well, that's an investigation into why people don't treat themselves well. And the thing is that, you know, human beings are self-conscious. And we know about our limitations and we know about our weaknesses. And so we can have contempt for human beings in general because, you know, we're just flawed and breakable and all of that. But we know ourselves better than we know everyone else. And so unless you're narcissistic, and some people are, then you have a very acute sense of how you're not up to scratch on many of the dimensions along which you could be evaluated, even by yourself. And so that leads naturally to a sort of self-contemptuous attitude. And you can see that one of the stories I talk about is that people are more likely to give prescription medication to their pets than to take them themselves. Right, you know. So
even in the United States, because we're pretty over-medicated here.
Even in the United States,
wow.
people will get the prescriptions, but they won't take the pills. Anyways, the idea there is, it's sort of a variation that I learned from Carl Jung on treat other people as you would like to be treated. It's you reverse that. It's like, imagine someone that you treat well, that you love. Then try to treat yourself that way. You got to detach from yourself a bit. You got to think, okay, well, I'm a person among other people, and I deserve at least as much respect as a person among other people, and I should be trying to help myself across time. And instead of being self-contemptuous and self-destructive, I need to take care of myself as if I'm potentially valuable, and to lay out my life that way. And so that's what that chapter is about. And it's hard for people, you know. They don't take care of themselves as well as they should. And I don't mean, you know, take care of yourself. I mean, that isn't what I mean. It's like, it's not a moralistic attack. It's like, it's an encouragement to give yourself a bit of the benefit of the doubt and treat yourself as if you have some intrinsic value.
Yeah, so how much of that would you say is psychological, just being okay with the mistakes you're going to make and all of that, as opposed to just treat yourself, meaning dress okay, and posture, and all of that stuff?
That's part of it. Like, it isn't clear where your borders actually are, you know. It means take care of your room, take care of your things, like have some respect for yourself as a well, I would say in some sense as a miraculous being, because that is actually what you are. But you know, that sort of borders on the New Age, which I'm not very happy about that, but it's still the case. It's like there is a lot of potential within you, and there's many things that you can do, and you're necessary more than you think to the unfolding of things. Like, if you make a bunch of bad decisions, things get worse, not just for you. Like, things get worse. And maybe way worse, like, I don't know what mistakes Stalin's mother made, you know, and she probably didn't necessarily think they were that important. But it turned out they were pretty important. You don't know how your actions echo.